These updates might destroy Roblox, roles just fully changed, and more wild news today. Last time I said for every subscriber I'll give away that amount of Robux, and I did. But today just please subscribe and let's get into it. Alright, first let's start with updates destroying Roblox, and over these past few days we got two pretty major updates to Roblox that are pretty insane. Let me break down what's going on. So firstly, we have a pretty weird and unexpected change for Roblox. Already seen user threads saying that for a measly 30,000 Robux, creators can now protect the privacy of their assets. And they followed up saying, alongside paying this fee, creators will not be able to list any items on the Avatar Marketplace or the Creator Store after their account has this feature enabled. And then they followed up one more time just to clear up everything, saying that right now it's featured in beta, but over like a year or so it should be rolling out to everyone. And I think right now it costs 30,000 Robux, but I think potentially when it fully releases it might be free. But with that being said, it's actually a pretty insane change for Roblox, because if you're kind of confused what this means, this kind of prevents leaking and stuff like that, because roles will try their best to hide it and stuff like that. Meaning that leaking, a huge part of Roblox is now going to be gone and kind of ruined, because obviously a lot of bigger developers are going to buy this because their stuff gets leaked all the time. And in general, this is a pretty insane change for Roblox. I mean, number one, it's kind of crazy that they're even offering people to pay 30,000 Robux, because you're basically saying our system is so bad, so pay us 30,000 Robux to improve our own system. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of crazy if you think about it like that. But also, with that being said, it's crazy like how big of a problem this is that Roblox had to go out their way to actually, fix it, which just shows you how big like the leaking community is and how much developers want something like this. And in general, this is a very weird update from Roblox, but a pretty big one. Like, for example, a lot of people are getting mad at Roblox saying stuff like, what a scam. Putting a price on privacy is a crime. I don't know why this should even be a paid thing. I mean, like I said, in a year when it actually officially releases, it might be free. I think they said it's going to be free for all the players, but for right now, beta testers, you have to pay 30,000 Robux, which is just crazy. But also, that being said, this feature doesn't make that much sense. Like Tanuki Alex here kind of explaining, saying, thought I was not wearing my glasses and it turns out this is real. Roles update. Pay to get YouTube Premium Roll for $300. So yeah, pretty weird. I don't really know how it fully works, but in general, pretty big change for Roblox, which some people think might destroy the platform just because of the whole leaking community, and also people think it's kind of dumb to put a whole paywall on it. But like I said, speaking of leaking community, a lot of people who spent their entire life, building up a following, leaking stuff, are upset now because they're saying stuff like 4 years of leaking won't go to waste like this. So yeah, the leaking community on Roblox, it's kind of a 50-50 fence. I feel like some people like leakers, some people hate leakers, and I feel like for the people who like leakers, stuff like that, this update is going to destroy Roblox a lot because it's going to change a lot of game communities. It's pretty big. However, the people who hate leakers are going to be pretty happy because there definitely will be less leaks. Overall, pretty big change for Roblox, but there is one more that will destroy the platform, potentially even worse. Because I don't know where the other day, Dave Wazuki tweeted out saying that today generative AI can create a 3D race car. We're also now working on 4D generative AI, where the race car has an engine, movable parts, and a physical brake that enables to drive down a track, all generated just a text or voice prompt. So yeah, this is pretty insane. Already Roblox like AI systems I think aren't even that bad, but now they're saying that they're working on making it even more insane, like 10 times more insane. And like they mentioned in the example, before right now you can say, give me a car, and they'll give you just a basic car. However, now what they want to do is when you say give me a car, they're going to give you a car with movable wheels and tires, a whole engine and everything like that, which is insane, and this is a pretty big tool for developers. However, a lot of people are very concerned for its update because they think it's going to ruin Roblox for a number of reasons. I mean, number one, making it easier for developers and stuff like that, a lot of people think is really bad just because it takes away a bunch of creativity and stuff like that. And also, with that being said, a lot of people are worried that their jobs are at risk because some people's jobs are literally creating models and stuff like that for games. But now that you can get a pretty good model, it seems like, with just AI, a lot of people might not hire anyone to get their models for them anymore because you can get it pretty easy with AI for free. So in general, pretty massive change for Roblox. This is not out just yet, this is in the future, but this will be pretty big for the platform and a pretty massive change that a lot of people think that could destroy the platform, because it's going to make less creative games, it's going to make more AI generated games, and it's going to get rid of a lot of people's jobs. Like, look at some of these comments of people being angry. Like, number one, for example, is empowering imagination in the room with us, which is true. I mean, this is like not creative at all. And another one here, for example, saying, there goes my job. Thankfully, I've been moving away from 3DR and more right to project manager. It's still though, what the hell. So yeah, pretty insane for Roblox. And recently we got two major updates and changes to Roblox that a lot of people think could destroy the platform. Obviously those kind of 50-50, because even though everyone's hating on this update, a lot of people do actually like it because they don't see a problem with AI and stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think about all the updates. Do you think that this is going to be really bad for roles and it might destroy the platform, or do you think that it might actually be good for the platform? Let me know what you guys think. But in general, two massive changes, and a lot of people are very, very concerned for the future of Roblox now. But anyways, with that being said, our next story of roles might have leaked the next event potentially. So over these past few days, a lot of people were freaking out because a new classic type looking item got leaked, and a lot of people were freaking out saying that it might be the classic part 2. I even said that it might be, you know, part of the next event, because I mean the event ended so quick and stuff like that, and they are teasing something more to come, so it would have made sense. However, now we know what the item is actually for, and it's not for another event. RB's news to us saying that developers who participate in the classic have been rewarded with the classic developers toolkit. So yeah, it's not an event item or anything like that, or like a gift card item like people thought. It's just given to developers who have worked on the event, which is very good for Roblox actually. It's a very cool item and a very classic item, you know. It has all like the classic items all into one. It's a very cool item. So it's very good that Roblox gives something to developers, because I mean you can tell developers probably put a lot of effort into this stuff. But anyways, with that being said, our next story, Roblox changing forever today, because finally today was the day officially that Roblox user ads are 100% gone from the platform. And not only is that in itself a pretty big change, however, this actually changed the way the website looked too. As we can see in this tweet, now that there's no space for ads, Roblox expanded everything, and it looks kinda weird now. It'll definitely take a lot of getting used to, but Roblox is officially fully changed now. If you log into Roblox now, it might look a bit weird to you because it's fully expanded now. I know when I logged in for the first time, it felt kinda weird. And also with that being said, just in general, ads are completely gone from the platform now. All the ads you see on the side are now gone, all the ads on profiles are not gonna be gone, and they're officially deleted from the platform now. And obviously with that, there's a bunch of extra space, so Roblox started expanding the entire home screen and other screens, because there's no need for that ad space anymore, which is pretty crazy. Two pretty big changes for Roblox. It changed the way it looked, and it changed a pretty big feature. I've talked a lot about the feature and how kind of dumb it was removing it, because it's a pretty unique feature to Roblox, but there's no going back now. They fully deleted it. And it's going to be replaced with in-game ads, sponsored games tabs, stuff like that. And that's going to be the way to advertise now. There's going to be no more user ads, which is pretty crazy change. And it also changed the way Roblox looked, obviously. And in general, with that being said, let me know what you guys think about all this. Do you think user ads removing was a good idea? And also, do you like the new way Roblox looks? I know it's just zoomed in, but it feels kind of weird to me. I don't know. It'll definitely take getting used to. But in general, with that being said, pretty huge change to Roblox, and a pretty massive one, and it's kind of crazy that they're finally gone, because Roblox have been talking about removing them for so long, and now it actually is here, you know. Pretty big change for Roblox, and also changing the looks too was pretty crazy. But anyways, with that being said, our next story of something pretty insane for Roblox. The Blox is here to us saying that with the full release of Pat 2D API in Roblox Studio, creators can make, edit, and visualize 2D splines, enabling you to create UI elements and effects like graph editors and UI animations. So I'm not gonna lie, reading that out, you probably have no idea what that means. I mean, if you do, fair enough, but I read this out for the first time and I was super confused. However, if you look at the videos that Blox has provided, this explains a lot, and it's actually a pretty insane update. As we see in the videos now, creators can fully make like 2D stuff and 2D games, which I think wasn't fully possible before, or now it's easier now, and it's a pretty huge change, because as we can see here, it works pretty well and it's fully built into Roblox now, which is actually a pretty big change for Roblox if you think about it, because so much games now can probably use this aspect in many ways. I can definitely see games that are fully just 2D now, or imagine you play like a regular game and they have 2D mini games in it, you know? Something like that could be pretty cool. And in general, it's a pretty big change for Roblox, and I think for the future of Roblox, we might see a lot of games implement something cool like this. And I'm very excited and curious to see how developers end up using it, because it definitely has a lot of potential and a pretty cool Roblox updated feature. And anyways, with that being said, our next story of Roblox Piggy is officially back. Sort of nowhere over this past few like months or so, Roblox Piggy completely came back. They started releasing teasers and trailers for a new Piggy book, which is pretty huge, and with that, a lot of people thought they're going to release a new game. However, out of nowhere today, Piggy released a new game. And it's not the game that you're thinking, Piggy Angel City. It's a fully new game. Minitoon here, the creator of Piggy, obviously, tweeted out saying that Piggy's newly discovered game, 64-bit game, Pig 64, link below. And as you can see here, they made a fully like 64-bit game for Piggy, which is crazy. It came out of nowhere, and it's called Pig 64. I don't think it's out just yet. I think there's a counter in the game, but it is releasing very soon. I think in like a few days, which is crazy. Roblox Piggy was so like, it was on a complete hiatus for so many years now, and now they came back out of nowhere and they're doing so much insane content. The main game's getting a big update soon. I think they're releasing another new game, and then they have this new game, you know. It's pretty insane what's going on, and Roblox Piggy is officially back. So all of you out there who probably played this game and forgot about it, it is officially back now, and they're releasing a bunch of new stuff, which is crazy to see. And anyways, with that being said, if you enjoyed this video to find out why Roblox just deleted a feature, and I'll see you in the next one.